happy Friday. Welcome back to my channel. I just got home from a Pilates class. I went on my lunch break. I was in the office this morning. I'm working from home the rest of the day. I just got home. I did a grocery pickup order on my way back. So I swung by, picked up my groceries, and now I'm back home. I have a few meetings and a few website tasks to do for the rest of the day. If you don't know, I do have an 8 to 5, a normal job in marketing and sales. So yeah, I have some things I need to do. I'm gonna real quick put everything away. I rarely go in and do my shopping anymore. I always do a grocery pickup order. I used to do a grocery delivery order, but seriously, it's like $20 to $30 extra to have it delivered. And at least at my grocery store, you can literally pick up your groceries for free. They go in, do all the shopping for you. You pull up and they load them into your car. Every time I do it, I'm like, I just don't understand how this is free. Groceries are seriously so expensive now. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I just spent $300 and I got meals for 2 weeks. $12 macaroons. Well, and there lies the problem. I'm literally gonna eat all of these tonight. I'm so excited. Okay, this is definitely a big haul. I had to like restock on a lot of stuff. Ignore all the dog toys and toy stuffing all over the floor.
What are you doing? I'm not. We'll be sure. Get a toy. Get a toy.
Workday's done and it's the weekend. And it's the weekend. It's the weekend. I'm waiting for Brody to get home. I'm kind of just like dilly-dallying until he comes home. He's gonna pick us up some takeout. Oh my God, we're gonna get burgers from this burger place, which, hold on. Like, I just have to talk about this. I have a problem saying the word burger. Like, I feel like I mumble it a little bit. Like that, like R is hard for me, and burger. I can't, I don't even know. Anyways, we're getting really yummy food from a local burger place. I'll show you guys, it's so good. And we're just gonna have the most chill night in ever. I'm eating jelly beans right now. ASMR. Let me show you. This is what they are. Jolly Rancher Jelly Hearts. They're so good. I had them last year and I knew this year I was gonna fill up my whole jar with them. It's like, honestly, was the stupidest idea ever. Like, I think this was like 8 bags. So dumb. Like, I'm not gonna be able to eat all of this. I shouldn't jinx it though. I have such a sweet tooth. This was filled up to the very brim, like having to squeeze on the top. So I mean, a dent has been made, but it's a cute little like Valentine's Day decoration. I did decorate a little bit around my apartment for Valentine's Day. Brody was like, oh, I've never had a decorated house for Valentine's Day before. I'm like, yeah, that's because you're one of 4 boys. You were living in a boy household. Like, welcome to a girl household. It's cute here. We have fun. Let me show you some of the decorations. On my shelves above my sink, I have like the cutest little like light pink picture with hearts. I think that's so stinking cute. And then this, my mom made this for me this year, a little cross stitch heart, and then she framed it for me and I love it. I want to ask her if she can cross stitch me like something for all the different like holidays and seasons, like maybe get me a little flower or a bunny for spring. I just love that she made it for me. These shelves are still a work in progress. They're still a work in progress. So please send me your ideas or let me know your recommendations. I need to put this away. The 2 crazies. Okay, and then over here, this shelf is hard to decorate. We got a 75-inch TV. We used to have a 55-inch. There used to be a lot more space between the shelf and the TV, so you could put like more stuff, like bases filled with things, and so it's just a little bit of like a narrower space to decorate now, and I just don't know what to do with it. But we got some Valentine's Day decorations for now, and it's cute. I'm not allowed to have pink in the house, so I get my pink fix in when it comes to Valentine's Day, I guess. No, I like squeeze in the pink wherever I can. Obviously Brody doesn't want a girly house, but I'm just a girl and I love pink. And like I wouldn't decorate my house like obnoxiously pink anyways, but you know, like little things here and there are cute. But you know, honestly, like with the little Valentine's Day stuff over there, like I get a little bit of my pink fix in. Like my bathroom, my pink towels, my pink bathrobe. My bathroom is super girly because it's like my one little space that's like only mine. Brody just got home with the food. Yum, so good. We got some mozzarella sticks. We each have one. They're huge. Marinara, onion rings. I can't eat these, but Brody loves them. This is my burger. We actually got the same burger. It's the, oh my gosh, I forget what it's called. It's like the Papa burger or something, but it has bacon and brisket on it. This one's mine because I have a gluten-free bun, and this one is Brody's. Yup. Back home, good morning. Feels good to have gone and gotten Pilates out of the way first thing this morning. I have a few things that I've been putting off around the apartment that I want to tackle today. My closet's a mess. I need to wash the doors and some of the walls because Bogey has figured out how to open doors. I'm not even kidding. And so he just like jumps up at the doors all the time and is trying to open them. And his dirty little paws have gotten them dirty over time. So I need to wash those, clean my closet, vacuum and mop the floors. That's like my least favorite task. It's also just impossible to keep up with when it's the middle of the winter and you have dogs. But that's the plan. Let's do some of the tasks that I've been putting off. Morning. I need coffee. Wait, look at my crochet. If you watched my last video, I talked about how I was learning to crochet and I was really struggling, but I'm doing it. I've gotten the hang of it. I'm no pro, that's for sure, but I'm doing it and I'm so proud of myself. Literally, no one talked to me. Anyways, good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's a few days later, clearly. I'm sitting here with my puppies. Bogey has a cone on. He got neutered yesterday and oh my gosh, like look at his little paw, this little bandage. But yeah, he got neutered yesterday. It was like the busiest day ever. He has to wear his cone for 5 days. And he hates it so much and he's so sad. It's so hard with Fern because they just play all day. And like trying to keep them both calm, they get in like spurts where Bogey or her will have a lot of energy and he really can't be active. Like he's on a leash, like he can't jump up and off the couch. Just keeping a close eye on him these next couple days, but I'm loving babying him. Also, there was a complication. So they called me yesterday. They were like, hey, he woke up, surgery went well. I'm like, great, I'm at work. They're like, okay, you can come pick him up at 2. Well, they call me again an hour later and I'm like, oh no. I feel like this can't be good because they already called me and set up the pickup time. Like what? This has to be like bad news, like something's going on. So I'm just like, okay, hopefully he's okay. They start out by saying that a catheter, which when I think catheter, I think of like going pee in a catheter during surgery and stuff, but apparently like when they put an IV in your arm or your hand, it's the same thing. They call that a catheter. It's just like the tube. So they were like, we put a catheter in during surgery to get him fluids And, you know, after we brought him outside to go potty, and he, you know, it's super snowy, and we're not sure if he, you know, the catheter wasn't in when we brought him back inside. So we don't know if he ate it or if it fell off in the snow and we can't find it. I'm like, oh, great. They're like, we did x-rays. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, oh my gosh, no. Like, I already, like, the estimate for getting him neutered was so expensive. I'm like, oh my gosh, is this gonna be added charges? Anyways, they ended up not seeing anything on the x-ray. They think there's still a good chance that he did eat it and that hopefully it just, like, passes. But if it doesn't, he's gonna have to, like, have surgery to get it removed. I'm like, am I gonna be responsible for paying for that? I was like, first of all, doesn't he have the cone on? How did he even, like, eat it? Also, how did you guys not notice that? And also, was he even supposed to still have that on when you brought him outside? I don't know. But I'm working from home today. I don't know if I'm gonna work from home the rest of the week, but definitely today, I just wanna keep a close eye on him. Like, he's really not acting right. And with this whole catheter issue, it poses even more of a problem because we possibly have an obstruction. Whatever, I'm sure everything's fine, but just, God, please, don't let there be anything wrong with that. And allow my boy to have a smooth recovery. Like I said, it is like 7:30. I've been up with him since 5. I'm on cup of coffee number 2 already. I've been working this past half hour. I was just like, you know, I'm working from home today. I might as well just get the day started. And yeah, cheers. I hope you have a great day. It's much later now. I'm about to make dinner. I'm so happy because it seems like you guys are really liking when I show myself cooking and sharing the recipes. And I really love that because I've really been enjoying cooking and I'm on this journey to become a good cook. I'm determined. Like, I just want my husband and my kids to be like, Mom's the best cook. She makes the best food. Like, that's what I want. So while I clean and while I cook, I like to listen to like a podcast or an audiobook. So right now I'm listening to Tom Lake, which, Brody, this is actually based in Traverse City, Michigan. And it's narrated by Meryl Streep, which is just insane. It's so good. But tonight I'm gonna be making Marry Me chicken pasta. I wrote it down in my recipe book. So if you want a screenshot, I know my handwriting is really small, so you might not be able to see it. I will put another clip when I start cooking, like in the montage, if you want a screenshot. And I'll also put the creator on TikTok that I found the recipe from right here. I'll put her username. But the best part about this recipe is it's one pot. Like, I seriously was over the moon when I made this because it was so easy and it was so good. It's like my favorite meal right now. So this will be the second time that I've made it. Let's cook it up. And then Brody and I are probably gonna watch some Dexter. That's been our binge show lately. We've been binging like some bangers. Like, if you think about the past year, we've watched Girls, Breaking Bad, Mad Men, and now we're on to Dexter. Am I missing one? What else have we binged? Just that. But yeah, and we're just gonna have a nice chill night.